But in its raw form, it's completely useless. It can't fly a plane or power a city.
To turn Texas tea into gold, we have to tear it apart at a molecular level.
Welcome to the refinery, the closest thing humans have to real-life alchemy. Think of a refinery as a giant, high-pressure kitchen. First, the crude is cooked until it turns into a raging storm of vapor. Inside the tower, physics takes over. Lighter gases rise, heavy sludges sink.
It's a perfectly calibrated dance of temperature and gravity.
Let's talk money. A barrel of oil is roughly 42 gallons. But where does the money go?
The refinery is where the value is added. Raw dirt becomes high-performance fuel. Here is the secret they don't tell you. We crack the molecules like glass. If we don't have enough gasoline, we use chemicals to smash heavy oils into lighter ones.
We literally reshape the atoms to meet the market's demand. It's a chemical Lego set. Shocking fact, your gas didn't come from dinosaurs.
It's actually ancient sea gunk, plankton, and algae, cooked for millions of years. Let's follow the full journey, from the furnace to the cracker. Before it's cooked, we wash the oil with 30,000 volts to remove salt and minerals. Heat haze over a giant cooling tower, with steam rising into the clouds. Top shelf is for lighters. Bottom shelf is for the roads you drive on.
We then use hydrotreating to strip out sulfur, the stuff that causes acid rain.
The goal is 99% purity. Anything less, and your engine explodes.
It's a city that never sleeps, processing millions of gallons every single hour.
All so you can drive to the grocery store without a second thought. The first tower wasn't enough. We need to go deeper into the sludge. At the bottom lies the heavy ends. It's too thick to boil without burning. So we lower the pressure. In a vacuum, liquids boil at much lower temperatures. This is vacuum distillation. It pulls the last bit of value out of the waste.
But what's left is the toughest stuff on Earth. Pet coke.
We literally bake it until it turns into solid carbon rocks, used for steel making. In the hydrocracker, we pump in pure hydrogen at insane pressures.
It forces the molecules to snap and rebond into ultra-clean diesel.
This is the liquid gold of the transport industry.
Next is the FCC, the fluid catalytic cracker, the refinery's heart. It uses a fluidized catalyst, a powder that acts like a liquid to speed up reactions. It's a molecular meat grinder, turning heavy oils into high-octane gasoline.
This is where we boost the octane, the fuel's ability to resist exploding too soon.
Then comes isomerization. We aren't breaking molecules here, we're reshaping them. Straight chains are weak. Branched chains are powerful. We bend them to our will.
Opposite of cracking is alkylation. We take tiny gas molecules and weld them together.
It's like building a skyscraper from tiny bricks to create the highest grade fuel.
But we're not done. The fuel is still dirty with toxins.
Sulfur smells like rotten eggs and destroys engines. We have to strip it out. We extract so much sulfur it becomes its own product for fertilizer and gunpowder.
This is the refinery's liver, cleaning the chemicals so they don't poison the air.
Everything is managed by a central brain. One wrong move, and the whole city goes up.
The pressure inside these pipes is enough to cut through solid bone. Safety isn't just a rule, it's a survival instinct in a place this volatile.
The flame you see at the top? That's the safety valve. It's burning off excess pressure.
Refineries are now so efficient that almost zero waste is produced.
Every hour, the lab tests the brew. If it's 1% off, the whole batch is rejected.
But fuel is only half the story. Look around your room.
The side products of refining create the building blocks for the modern world.
Naphtha. This is the mother of all plastics, paints, and medicines.
The nitrogen in our food? It's often processed using refinery byproducts.
Even the Green Revolution relies on the refinery for carbon and lubricants.
It is the most complex machine ever built by man.
A global nervous system that keeps 8 billion people alive.
Raw crude travels thousands of miles just to spend 48 hours in this kitchen.
The final touch. Detergents and dyes. Every brand has its own recipe.
The colors help identify the fuel grade and prevent tax fraud.
By the time it hits your tank, it's traveled through a 10-step chemical war.
And it disappears in a fraction of a second to move you forward.
The world consumes 100 million barrels every single day. The scale is terrifying. The people who run these are the alchemists of the 21st century. The future is changing, but for now, the refinery is the pulse of the planet.
Unseen, dangerous, essential.
So, next time you see that high gas price sign,
remember the molecular war happening inside those pipes.
Because this black sludge is the most valuable liquid on Earth.